This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
An Indian strap match. In order for a man to win, he must drag his opponent around the circumference of the ring, touching all four ring turnbuckles in consecutive order. Now, introducing in the corner to my immediate left, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in tonight at 235 pounds, accompanied by Precious, this is gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. His opponent from Lawton, Oklahoma, a 10-year veteran of the NFL, and fans, the greatest Indian wrestler of all time, Chief Wahoo McDaniel.
Boy, there was a big push from Ric Flair for years to get Wahoo into the Hall of Fame, and he's finally into the WWE Hall of Fame. It wasn't quite the normal presentation they do for a Hall of Fame, but still, Wahoo's in. And boy, Rick had so many great stories about Wahoo. David, do you have any funny Wahoo stories?
Well, Wahoo, funny. I know Wahoo always carried a bag around, a pill. You know, it was what he'd take before the match, what he'd take after the match, and then, of course, he painted that bald spot he has on the back of his head with, spray paint, and that always come off during the match. But, he's a great golfer, was a great golfer.
Yes, he was.
And I can't say enough nice things about him. I know that I've had you might say, the mispleasure of Wahoo being upset about his pay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but you have to talk him down. You have to talk him down. Now, Jimmy Garvin, he's a pilot now, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
or he was a pilot. Is he retired
now? Yeah, he's retired.
Yeah, but he was a commercial pilot. Yeah,
and then a private pilot. He flew. He told me a funny story of he flew a well-to-do family to some event, and once they got there, they realized that the missus had forgot to pack her favorite pair of high heels. So he had to make a return trip just for the high heels.
Was this trip to Huntsville and back by any chance?
I was going to say, it sounded like Dusty Rhodes using the Crockett plane in '86. But
Who knows? I just, and excuse me for making this about Tony Schiavone's fandom, but, and I mentioned this about Paul Jones. I grew up, not really grew up. I'm talking about my high school years, college years. Just Wahoo McDaniel was such a big deal, and being able to get to know him and work with him was such, and even you, David, because I watch you and you and Bob on TV all the time, was such a big deal for me. I mean, and that's why these years are so special for me, because I got to be on the other side of the camera and got to know these people. And Wahoo was, David, you remember those days where we would be in the backstage area or back in the studio that you had at on Briarbend Drive there.
Oh, yeah.
We would spend all day doing those interviews. And I got to know the guys, and they all hung out, and they would come in one at a time. And this is back when Wahoo was doing this angle with Jimmy Garvin and Precious. And I would do an interview with Jimmy, and he and Precious she would spray, and she would kiss him, and they would come out, for the next town, and they would kiss him. She would kiss him. And I remember Wahoo saying, and he said out loud for everybody here, he said, if I had a job where I had to kiss my wife every day, I'd quit that damn job.
I can believe that.
And he was serious, buddy.
Oh, yes.
But it was really great being able to work with him. Just, truly one of the toughest men I've ever been around in my life. One of the most athletic and toughest men I've ever been around, just, and Flair was right, man. What do you mean?
When he played for the Jets, he would say,
and the Dolphins.
Guess who? Wahoo. When he'd laid somebody out.
Yeah. Yeah, just one of the toughest ever. And these two guys had a pretty good thing going on here. Conrad, as we know, this angle where Jimmy came in and talking about the old smelly quote unquote Indian and he's nowhere to be found. And then of course he would never confront him. He only have Precious confront him. And I liked it. I liked this whole story. And I think if they do like they did in the Charlotte event, which I'm sure they're going to, there was going to end up being a lot of blood in this one. So,
with a strap match, you have to have blood. I mean, it's going to be a lot.
Yeah, David, Karen McDaniel is still with us, and she came to one of our events recently in Jacksonville, and I got to talk to her, and it was good to see her. So I don't know how many dealings you had with Karen McDaniel or not, but
quite a few. Before she was Karen McDaniel, she was one of a huge wrestling fan, always there.
Okay.
Always at shows in Charlotte and Greensboro, Raleigh.
Okay. There you go.
Special person.
And Wahoo actually made some of Ric Flair's early robes, right?
What Karen McDaniel did?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, I think you had mentioned that before, that she had made some of his robes.
The green jungle robe that he wore when he debuted the big gold belt earlier here in '86 was made by Wahoo's wife.
Okay.
I did not know.
How about that?
Right.
Yeah, David, Conrad's got all the inside scoop.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.